Hey Silver Tubers, long time no see. It's Mr. Zeke coming to you from the Silver Pouring Bench. I know it's been a minute since I did a video. I've just had so much going on between work and home. I haven't had a chance. I wanted to play a little catch up with everybody and let everybody know what's been going on. So we'll start with a couple of pours I did last night. My family was in town and I got to treat my dad to see how some pouring is done. And I poured a couple of pieces, little pieces. There's a hexagon tree of life, a little over an ounce. He was excited about seeing that poured. And then I also poured, I don't normally pour skulls. I've had this mold for quite some time. And I poured the skull. And like I said, I think this is the second skull I've ever poured. It's 31 grams. It was just, I just wanted him to see how silver flowed into a graphite mold, but I thought it came out pretty nice. I've been doing much pouring, so, but now let's go over some of the pickups I've gotten. I got this as a gift from my friend Ikeo Net 1. It's a 1955 Franklin with some just amazing toning. Beautiful, beautiful coin. It's going to look really nice in the coin collection. I also got this beautiful pair that have been in my shadow box now for a while, and we all recognize the anchor on the grips. There's a Glock and there's a Baby Vera, my 1911, and so they're in the shadow box and they are immaculate. The detail, I mean, even the texturing on the Glock's grip just came out just simply stunning. In the 1911, cocked and locked the way a 1911 is meant to be. Hammer cock, thumb safety on. Beautiful, beautiful job by Bernie, Silver to Burn. So, and they are permanent additions to my shadow box. And so, I got those. I picked up at work a 12 karat gold filled Parker Jotter. I love the Parker Jotter ink pen, and the chance to get one in gold was really kind of a unique treat. We happened to have one and I asked him about it, and I managed to pick it up, a little bit of gold that's functional. I get to write with it every day, and so I picked that one up. Haven't made any progress on my state quarters, but I wanted to show a little bit of what my son and I found coin roll hunting. We found all these in one box. For those of you who coin roll hunt, you know how rare the 1970 half dollar is. So last year they did 40%, and we managed to pull out 2, 4, 6, 8 1970 S's in amazing condition out of one box. And then the next box, my son pulled out a 40% Centennial. Sean, my 15-year-old who coin roll hunts with me, pulled the Centennial and the majority of the 1970s out. Excuse me. And it was quite a treat to see him light up when I told him how rare they were. They only minted 2 million of the S's, and so it was kind of a treat to see him. You know, he's pulling them out. I didn't even know what to say, because I know people who've coin roll hunted for 15 years and never pulled a 70 out of a box, and there he goes pulling 8, and he'd already pulled one out a few weeks prior, so he's actually pulled 9 of them out, and I've only ever pulled one out. And then he turns around and pulls this Centennial out that is just in beautiful condition. So, and then the next day I picked up a Centennial quarter to match the half dollar. Thought that would be really neat. So that's what's going on the coin roll hunting front. Working on the coin roll album. And then I got this box today from Provident Ball Bearing Company. I placed an order with them because there was a couple of things I needed to finish, well, partially complete sets. And then to just continue stacking. So we appreciate your business. Thank you, Joseph Merrick. Appreciate it. Thank you. the little things go a long way. And so, let's see. I think that's, oh, nope, there's something else in here. I can't even remember everything that I ordered. And so, we'll start with this. Not sure what this is. They do a fantastic job packaging. I'm gonna knock the tripod over. They do a fantastic job with their packaging. I've always been impressed with Provident Metals. Some of the other bullion dealers are not quite as cautious and careful with their packaging. But Provident, I've never had a problem with them. And so, it looks like, there we go, there's one. And that might be all that's in this. This right here, turn it inside out. And looks like that's all that was in this package. All that bubble wrap for one coin. And so let's see what this one is. Okay, yeah, wow, and it came in an airtight. This is the Oriental Border Britannia. And this is the, boy, that date is hard to read. It is really small, but man, the radial lines on this is, and that is in pristine condition. That checkerboard background and the classic Britannia 1 troy ounce. And I like how they did Britannia along the trident. And I think that is a 2018, yeah. Marvelous, marvelous example of a Britannia. When I saw the Oriental Border, I've seen it in several videos. I thought, you know, it'd be a neat one to add to the stack. So I picked that up. I picked up a few more ounces of stuff that I needed to have. Some of it I needed, some of it I wanted. So let's check out and see what we got here. Got an invoice. Of course, there's always an invoice. Magnet. Yep. Yay! I did pick up the last in the Four Horsemen series, the Pale Horse of Death. Picked that up. So now I have all 4 of those. I'm debating on the 10-ounce bar because I'm not really doing a full. I didn't get the display box and all that jazz. Mostly just because I don't have room to store it all. But I did get the Pale Horse of Death, and she is in pristine condition. Not a milk spot, not a mar, not a scratch on that. Just a wonderful, they take very great care, I've found, when they package their product. And so we picked her up, that one up. I did get the latest in the Egyptian series. And that one, once again, is just immaculate, marvelous, marvelous condition. Loving this series. I'll continue to pick these up as long as they're making them. I only picked one up, but that's all I needed because I have one of each of the other ones. And so, got that. And lastly, the one that I was most excited about, ever since I saw the ad for it, was this Incused maple. And I gotta tell you, it's just a stunning. It's more stunning than the pictures. That is really, they did an outstanding job incusing that maple leaf. It really grabs your attention because it's almost a reverse proof-like finish on it, although all the areas are polished. But that inset maple is really, and then the inset queen is really unique amongst bullion coins in the world, I think. There's a lot of bullion coins out there, but to incuse the design, and it's hard to capture on camera how incuse she is, but you can kind of tell from that angle that with the hair, it's set into the and it's metal alignment. It's not coin alignment. And so that's kind of unique as well. And so, but that's what I've been up to. Not a lot. I've been kind of keeping low key. Taking care of business at home before taking care of business on YouTube. But I know everybody understands what that's about. So I just wanted to pop in and say hi, show off some stuff I poured recently, showed off some gifts I'd gotten, and showed off some pickups I got. So that's all I got for you tonight, folks. But I appreciate you stopping by for the video, and I look forward to the videos you guys are posting. So in the meantime, it's Mr. Zeke coming to you from the silver pouring bench, and we'll just say cheers.